Good morning and happy July. We are in summertime. Oh, there's a little bee. I'm getting buzzed. And this is I'm going to read today from the 365 Tao by Deng Men Dao. And this is the reading for today. It's the 100. Well, actually, it is the 183rd day of the year because this is a leap year. But this is the 182nd passage. So this book is not designed for a leap year, but I like this one. And it is called Flow. If the boulders are moved, even a river will change its flow. Except for the occasional flooding, the mightiest river keeps to its bed. It flows where it finds openings between cliffs and rocks. If the river is dammed, if the cliff walls are moved, if the boulders are shifted, it will flow a different course. It could even be made to flow backwards if the earth is moved far enough. And so it is with the flow of our lives. Once the fixed objects of our lives shift, our circumstances change. If we move to another city, life will change. If we marry one person over another, life will be different. If we situate our business in a good neighborhood, life will be prosperous. If we choose a house in a good setting, life will be healthy. If we arrange our furniture properly, life will be comfortable. If we eat correctly, life will be prolonged. In short, followers of Tao realize that the flow of life can be affected and to some degree consciously manipulated simply by altering its parameters. Life is the flow of energy. It is the air we breathe, the force that moves the weather, the force of all minds combined. It keeps the river flowing, our hearts beating, and the sky blue. This flow of energy moves constantly according to the fixed points that exist at any given moment. Therefore, by manipulating the cardinal points of our lives, we can change the flow. The freedom to choose and to change belongs to us. I like that. So when we feel stuck, it's time to change something. And even the smallest thing will change the flow. So just a good reminder for all of us. Let's bring our awareness to our posture. Let your feet go towards the center of the earth, and the head floats up to the sky. Close your eyes, smile to your mind, and take a slow, deep breath. And let's thank our minds. During this class today, we're going to stimulate our minds and slow the mind and invite the mind to guide us. Or we will guide the mind. There we go. The mind likes to be in charge and it thinks it's in charge. So many things to think about. But you can allow your mind to rest. And let's imagine we're being bathed in the light of a North Star. Soften your head. Soften your face. Feel the neck and shoulders softening. And as you take a deep breath, imagine the softening moving slowly through your body down towards the earth. And so we begin to feel the movement of qi, the movement of energy. Bring your awareness to your belly and breathe into your belly. And as you exhale, feel yourself getting heavier, softening the glutes, the legs, the calves, and the feet. Breathe in the wisdom of the North Star. And with the exhale, allow the beam to flow down through you again. Good energy, fresh energy, moving old, tired energy out of your body, leaving the feet like gray matter flowing into the earth. Again, breathing in through the top of your head, breathing in your uniqueness, your wisdom. And take your time with the breath. Let it bathe your head. Old thoughts leave as they flow down and out. Physical ailments flow down and out. Stress and worry flow down and out. Again, breathing in the light of the star. And let the light illuminate your mind. Let it bring joy into your heart and health into your body. Let's do 3 more breaths, breathing in from the northern lights. And as you exhale, think about what you're releasing. What are you letting pass through? What darkness is leaving through your feet? What are you inviting in with the inhale? Slow, deep breathing. Let's do 1 more. Bathe yourself with love, health, happiness, and trust. And as the light flows down and through you, be grateful that you have this wisdom to know to release what doesn't serve you. Filling the spaces with new intentions, new opportunities, fresh emotions. And let's do 2 more breaths here. Filling yourself up and imagining the fresh breath acting as light, acting as a little force that moves the energy down and out, cleansing from the shoulders, down the arms, out the fingers, cleansing from the core, down and out through the legs and feet. Notice how your body feels. Notice what you sense. And then let's thank our bodies and our minds working together. And when you're ready, open your eyes. And let's stand up slowly as we move from more of a seated breathing meditation into a gentle movement. So gently, we're not going to spring up. Bring your feet about shoulder distance apart. Relax your belly, relax your hips, relax your knees, and feel like you're being drawn into the earth. And then smile to your heart and your mind and imagine being elevated, floating upwards, just from the upper half of our bodies. Feel your spine begin to realign itself. And let's come into Wuji. So the hands are in front of the solar plexus. There's no tension in your shoulders, elbows are relaxed. Standing meditation in warrior stance. And you relax your belly and sense your tail. Imagine your tail reaches into the earth. Feel the neck lengthening. Tuck your chin slightly. Draw the head back. And let's breathe into the neck. And then let's breathe into the thoracic spine from the neck down towards the lumbar. So all of the ribs, the vertebra in your spine. Can you sense expansion and contraction? Again, softening the belly. Let's breathe into the lumbar and the sacrum. Perhaps you can sense a little more space. Gently tuck your tail. Not a lot, just a little, just so you can feel it. Let's breathe in with our whole body. And as we do so, let's let the arms float out a little bit. Feel yourself rise and expand. And with the exhale, let's sink and the arms come a little closer back in. Whole body breathing. Take your time. Rising, sinking. Let's do 2 more. Up and good. Let's come into sage pose. Palms are up. So we begin to open. We're going to do a lot of opening of the heart, the back of the heart, and the front of the heart, lungs, lots today, a lot of crane today. So let's look up, reach from your heart, feel your pectoral muscles, the top of the chest, feel your shoulders. Imagine space in your shoulder sockets. Let's take a breath into the shoulders. And with the exhale, expand into the upper arms, those muscles, the arm bones. Feel them stretching and lengthening. Breathe into your elbows. Imagine more space. And then with the exhale, let the energy go into your forearms. Feel that muscles lengthening, bones lengthening. And then let's breathe into the palms of the hands as you stretch your palms. And with the exhale, imagine your fingers lengthening. Let's bring the arms up overhead, palms go to the sky, and let's push. Nice big stretch for the spine. And then let's go out to the side. And then palms face the earth. And we're going to do a forward bend. So palms face the earth, go as low as your body wants to go. Palms face the earth. Look at your knees, relax your head. And then let's imagine we gather earth medicine, bring it into your feet, your ankles, slow bath up the legs through the calves, into the knees, the thighs, into your core. Smile to your heart. Roll the hands so the palms go up, and let's hold up heaven. Nice big stretch. And then this time, let's gather heavenly energy. Again, this is light. Palms down. Let's bathe the head, the neck, the shoulders. Soften as you go. And we're going to go back into a gentle forward bend. The hands are gently guiding the energy through the body. Let's stay here for a full breath. You can say yes with your head to relax the neck, and then no. One more breath. Head is heavy like a bowling ball. Long neck, crown to the earth. And then let's make a gesture of gathering. Hands can face your body as you bathe your body. Imagine light coming from your hands. Taking your time. Smile to your mind. The heart, the hands roll up, and we push away the weight of the world. Holding up heaven, look up. And this time, let's exhale, arms out to the side, surrounding ourselves, energizing our energy field. And let's go into ringing the temple bell with a gentle bending and straightening of the legs. Looking side to side to start, tapping your body. Let's bring the hands on the lower hips and pelvis. Coming up a little higher. Gentle taps for organs. Thank you, organs. Let the hands keep coming up a little higher. And then over the shoulder. Now let's tap the kidney and the shoulder at the same time. So right kidney, right shoulder, left kidney, left shoulder. I'll show you that from the other side. So it's not way over here, it's just on the side. And then let the arms dangle, let the arms be long. Centrifugal force pulls us around, nice twist. Let's do 3 more each side. And good. Let's find Wuji again. Give your head a little shake, look up and down, bringing some mobility and fresh energy into the neck. You might notice little cracks and pops. And then let's bring some mobility into the shoulders. These warm-ups are important because it creates space in our bodies, space between our joints, so that we can use the Qigong as a way of moving energy. The energy won't get stuck. Shake your wrist. Oh, I like that wrist exercise we did last week. Let's do that again. So we clasp our fingers and we roll. So I'm rolling. Now you can keep your palms apart, but I kind of like to keep my palms together. Have the weight on the right foot and then begin to wiggle your left ankle at the same time. So this takes a lot of coordination, bringing more space into both the wrists and the ankles. So wherever you are with your hands, see if you can go the opposite way. Ooh. And then let's wiggle the left of your other ankle. Very good. Let's bring one arm across the body and give it a little pull. So we want to pull the upper arm in. This nice stretch for the shoulder. And then let's do the other side. Breathe into the back of your shoulder. Again, the other side. Pull it in, get a nice stretch. And then one more. Good. Shake it out. Let's do some hip swirls. Now make this really big. Making more space in the pelvis, in the hip sockets. Let's go the other way. So important to move our joints every day. I think it's a good thing to do in the morning for mobility, creating more space, letting blood and energy flow. Good, last one. And then let's bring our feet together and, oh no, let's have them a little separated and let's do some circles. Both knees going the same way. And then opposite direction. And now this one, both knees go out and they come circle in, and then they come forward, back. So we're making circles with our knees. Our ankles are involved, even our hips are involved. And then let's go the opposite way. Good. Let's take a wider stance. Toes can be forward or a little out. And let's lean onto one leg. Feel a nice little stretch here. One leg straight, one leg bent. And then let's go the other side. Let's do that again. And again. And then let's have a wider stance here. And let's go into a forward bend. So you can look at me or you can look down, but we're just going to do a nice stretch. Legs are straight. Take a deep breath here. And then reach over and grab one ankle. And then let's reach over, grab the other ankle. Place the hands on the ground, bend one knee, and get yourself a nice little inner thigh stretch if that's available to you. And again, take care. Go your level. You want to feel a little stretch. You don't want to feel pain. And then let's go on to the other side. One more time, each side. And if it feels good, you can go lower. And then last time, other side. And then let's come up. You can bring your feet together, roll up. Let's interlace the fingers in front of the heart and push out and then up. And let's do a little bend. Nice deep breath here. Feel your ribs opening, feel your waist opening. Sink into your left foot. Feel the stretch all the way up the leg into the hip. And then inhale up to center. With the exhale, let's go over. Feel your armpit lengthening, and then the ribs, the waist, into the hip and leg, all the way down your leg to your ankle. And then let's come up to center. Good. Give yourself a little shake. Oh, how you feeling? Nice stretching, huh? And then let's come back to Wuji. Find a little more length in your spine. Let's take a slow, deep breath from the tail to the top of the back. So right to C7. And with the exhale, feel C7 rising up, but lengthen down into your tail. A little stretch of the spine. And then smile to your mind. Thank your body. And then let's bring all this wonderful energy right into our body. Good job. Shake it out. Let's rub our hands together. We're going to trace the meridians today. Nice little massage for the body. Get our Energy's flowing. We've created a lot of space. One clap. And let's start with the heart, coming up to lungs, collarbones, onto your neck. Fingers touch as they come up your face, onto the lips, nose and cheeks. Close your eyes, tap your eyes, find your eyebrows, and then smile to your third eye. Thank your intuition. Onto the forehead, onto the top of the head. Tuck your chin, onto the back of the head, onto your neck, and then onto your shoulders. Let's tap underneath our armpits, and then let's go as high as we can onto the back. Nice big stretching of the arms and shoulders. Work your way down the spine, either side of the spine, onto your glutes. I like to punch and get my knuckles in here and release tension in our hips and our sciatic. Let's come down the back of the legs. The thumb is on the outside of the legs, all the way down. Touch your heels, the outside of the foot, the arch of the foot. And then let's come back up. My thumb is on the inside of the leg. Thank you, lower organs. Let's come back to the heart and then find the underarm. Spread the fingers wide. Let's come down that in at underside and up the top side, neck, ear, temple, through your third eye. Find your temple, your ear, your neck. And then the other side. Stretch your palm wide. Take a deep breath. Thank you, body. Touch your neck, your ear, your temple, and let's come through the third eye. Temple, ear, and neck. Rub your hands together. One clap, and let's brush the head, brush the face, brush down the arms, down your core, down the back, down the other arm, brushing off any chi we brought up. Release it, and then brush one leg down and then the other. And then let's come it back into sage. Notice tingling throughout your whole body, and then gather a big, we're going to hug ourselves. So gather love for ourselves, accepting of ourselves, compassion for ourselves, and gratitude for these amazing bodies. And then release. Come into an easy wuji. Close your eyes and let yourself drift for a moment. Do you feel yourself softening? Big breath in, and then lower the arms down. I hope you're feeling warmed up. And in summertime, we practice the crane. It's the animal associated with the heart, with the fire element. It's associated with joy and laughter and happiness. So we want to transform sadness or hate into happiness and joy and creativity. And as the reading suggested today, going with the flow, well, we can alter the flow of our lives, of our thoughts and our emotions by just making a little change, a little shift. So you can use this crane today to make any shifts in your life. There's so many different balancing cranes, flying cranes, crane spreads their wings. And so we're going to go through a couple of them today. This first one, let's start with our toes pointed forwards. And imagine yourself as a crane. strong, beautiful bird. And the back of the hands come together. And we're going to go into a squat. And then we lengthen. So you want to feel the back opening. And then we rise up, the palms come forward. And we squeeze, my arms are behind my body. We open the front of the heart. And then let's roll the wrists, roll the shoulders. Come into a squat. And then we roll the wrists, palms up. And let's inhale here. Exhale. Curl your spine, tuck your tail, look down. With the inhale, rise up, look up. Exhale. This is a part one of a crane spreads its wings. Inhale, come up. I like this one a lot because it has a squat. So important to keep our leg strength. See how low you can go. And let's do 3 more. Look down, chin on the chest. Reach out beyond your fingers. Inhaling up. And last one. And shake out your wings. Now we're going to add the legs, and we lose the squat here. Shift the weight to your left leg. Oh, I'm sorry, not yet. And then we open, we shift the weight to the left leg, and we open. Exhale, bring the back of the hands together. Open, stretch your heart, stretch your lungs. Exhale. My heel rises off the ground, so my toe is pointed. The crane opens and folds the wings, so we still have a little squat here. Coming down, you can make it a little bigger squat, and then balance. Can you feel your shoulders rolling? Roll them in. Roll them out. Squatting again. Let's do 1 more on each side. Let your wings be long. And good. Shake out your wings. Shake out your legs. The animal frolics are vigorous. They are for the strength of our body, lengthening our muscles, good flexibility, also agility. And this next one, well, let's rest for a second. You can come into Wuji or place your hands or place your wingtips on your belly. Lengthen your spine, sense your tail feathers going towards the earth. Sense the top of your head rising to the sky. And then smile to your beautiful crane, your grace, your beauty. And then bring yourself back to being bathed by the light of the North Star. Feel your body soften as you exhale and receive. Sense energy moving downwards. Dark energy leaves your body through your feet. And then let's shake our hands. This one is another crane, wings. And we start by making circles. Let's make a little circle. I'm going forward, and then let's reverse it. Forward again, reverse, and then back. Let's do 1 more time with our wings, and then back. Shake it out. And then we're going to add on our feet. This is kind of a fun one. It's new for me. And it's a little hop. We're going to hop, hop. Notice my knee comes up a little bit. If that's not comfortable, you can hop and keep your toe on the ground. Hop, toe, hop, toe, hop. If you want to lift. Okay, good. So let's have the weight on your right leg and we do circles forward and then hop to the other one. Oops. And the arms go back. The arms roll forward. The arms roll back, forward, back, forward, back. Good for agility. Whoops, and balance. Couple more each side. Can you lift your knee for up higher? Whoops. Last one each side. Whoa. Okay. Whew. Got that one out of the way. That's the hardest one, I think. But you guess my heart pumping. There's a lot going on for the brain, the body, and balance all at the same time. Let's take a nice deep breath as we fly. Keep your wings at your belly. Notice your heart beating. We'll work on that one some more. And definitely I will. It's difficult, but it's kind of fun and it's great for agility to be able to make quick movements. What if we have to jump out of the way of a car that didn't see us, or if you're walking on the beach, a wave comes in. So we want to be able to move quickly and react. And then release. That got my heart going. And then continuing with some crane. Let's lengthen from tail to the top of your head. Chin is slightly tucked. Imagine your beak. And then sink into your knees. Let's inhale, fly. Exhale, sink. So we rise and sink. Imagine the wind lifting your wings. And begin to start to lengthen the breath. So we slow it down. Inhale, rise. Exhale, sink. Imagine energy flowing down and out. With the inhale, imagine energy rising through your legs, into your core, into your head. And like water, it just flows all the way back down. Last one like this. Slow. Let's make a little change. We make bird speak with the fingers and thumbs. So the fingers and thumbs touch. Let's rise up and draw your fingers in towards your armpits. And then relax, fingers to the sky. Make bird speak as you lead with the tops of the wrists. So this should feel good, a nice lower arm stretch. And then push out through your palms, wingtips to the sky. Again. Feel the arms, feel the tops of your hands. Last 3. Pull those fingers in, get that nice stretch. And then relax the hands. We won't do bird speak again. Shift the weight. Let's go into flying balancing crane. Start with the toe on the ground and then sink. If you want to keep doing bird speak, that's optional. It gets my arms pretty tired. Floating, rising up, and then sinking, floating down. Let's add balance. Float your leg up and sink it down. Breathing in the grace and beauty of the crane. The cranes have patience, and patience is an emotion associated with the summertime, associated with the heart. breathing in patience and inner stillness. Let's do level 4. So level 4 is we hold, we push out through the heel, and we bring our arms closer in towards the heart. And then let's rise up, sink down. This might not be available to you, but you could try it. You could keep the leg lower if you want, push out through the heel. If you want, bring it up higher. If you're at level 1, how would you do that? Maybe push out, keep a heel on the ground. So we want to get that nice pushing out through the heel. And then let's let that go. Close your eyes. Notice what you feel and where you feel it. I really like these new Crane series because before it seemed like to me that Crane was mostly arms and upper body and some balance. But now with these new squats, I feel like I'm getting a full body workout, and I hope you're feeling that same thing. Let's take just a few more breaths. You can shake out your wings, reconnect to the earth and the sky, and breathe love into your heart. And imagine your heart pumping love into every cell, every muscle, every bone, every tissue. And then let's breathe love right into our brain. And beautiful. This next crane is it's a series. I call it a kata. It's like a Tai Chi. It's longer and there's several parts to it. And some of you might know this. It's called The White Crane Spreads Her Wings. And our feet are a little duck-footed on this one. So comfortable. They're not facing forward. There's a slight bend. And we're going to do the first part. We're going to break it into 3 parts. I learned this one, wow, 25 years ago, 26 years ago, from my first teacher, Ed Rocket. And it's such a beautiful form, and we practice it any time of year, but especially in summertime. And let's go over the movement. So the first part is we begin to fly, fingers are down, and then the fingers float up as we push out, push through the palms and the heel of your hand. And then allow the fingertips to drop down, and we bring the hands in front of the heart. Go a little sideways here. We pull the hands in towards the heart, and then we push. We allow the fingers to drop down, and then the fingers come up. We make a roll in towards the heart. We drop our wings down, the palms face forward. And then without lifting your shoulders, we bring the hands up to the waist, and we roll the wrists so the palms face behind us, and we drop the palms, and we drop the hands down. Little shake. Let's do that again. I'll stand at a slight angle here. We come up, let's inhale. And with the exhale, there's a press and a push. The inhale, the fingers drop down towards the earth. They come in front of the heart. And then bring the hands a little closer to the heart, and there's a push out. With the inhale, scoop, bring up the fingers up to the heart. Let the hands part. Exhale, fingers to the ground. Inhale, up to the waist, and then roll the wrist, palms face behind you. Sink. Let's do that one more time. We'll add on. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Shake it out. So let's add on the next part 2. We bring our wings over our head. And then we open, heart to the sky, palms are up. Let your thumb and first finger touch. So we make a little mudra. And we bring the mudra to the temples or to your shoulders. You think. I like to bring it to the temples. I want to bring memory into my being. And then we rise up, release. Bring the arms to flying. And then roll your wrists so the palms are up. Make the mudra again. Think. And then here we rise up and we lift to the sky, and I lift my heels off the ground. Oops, I better step back. The hands are going to you put one hand over the other one here. Bring your heels back down. And we pull the sky energy. We bring heaven right into our lower dantian. And here the hands separate. We squeeze the shoulder blades together. And then we bring the hands together, one palm on top of the other, the thumbs touch. And I just like to rest my thumbs into the navel. And that's part 2. So let's do that again. So we folded our wings. Inhale. Let's come forward. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, open. Thumb and first finger touch. We bend the knees, bring them to the temples. And there's a rise, a little starburst. Palms to the earth. Roll the wrists, palms to the sky. Make the mudra, bring them to your temples. We come all the way up, lift up, balance, and then we pull heaven energy into the belly. Separate your wings, squeeze the shoulder blades together, open the heart and lungs, and then place the hands together, thumbs touch. Shake it out. Let's do it from the beginning. I like to have my wings touch my lower dantian to begin. And let's go. Inhale. Exhale, push. Inhale, fingers down, and exhale, fingers to the sky. Inhale, that beautiful rolling, pulling energy in and up, releasing, bending the knees, hands to the waist with the inhale, and fold your wings. Part 2, up to the sky, and then open, palms up. Let's make the mudra. Bend your knees, bring wisdom into your temples. Rising, there's a release. Palms down, roll the wrists, palms up. Make the mudra, bring it to your temples. And then we lift and balance. And then hands touch as we bring the hands into the belly. Pull the shoulder blades together. And then place one hand into the next, the thumbs touch. Moving into part 3, we twist. And your gaze is down. I know you're watching me, but eventually your gaze, there's a lengthening of the back of the neck. And it's as if we are hunting. We twist to one direction. You can imagine an egret, in knee-deep water looking for fish, or on land looking for a gopher. We come back to center. And then we're going to twist again. So we're still looking for nourishment, looking for our next meal. Inhale back to center. And then exhale, twist. Let's come back to center. And now we bend our knees. Our hands are still in the same position. Now one hand into the other, thumbs touch. We bend our knees. It's almost as if it's a net. and we scoop. Maybe we're scooping up a fish and we bring it right to the heart. And now we spread our wings, one wing up, the other wing down. So you can be like this or like this, whatever feels best for you. I like to get that nice stretch. And then the wingtips meet at the heart. And then we spread our wings the other direction. So we're connecting to earth and heaven here, blending yin and yang, bring them into the heart. I like to inhale as I stretch and spread my wings. Exhale, softening. Inhale. And then this time, the wingtips meet at the heart. You place your hands on top of it, one hand on top of the other, and there's a push again. Remember that push from part one? We do that. Scoop fingers to the heart, release, palms forward, rising up and folding our wings. Very good. Give your wings and body a little shake. We'll do part three again. So it begins, we've just, opened, and then we place, thumbs touch. And we twist. So get that nice twist. Feel your spine wringing out. And then come back to center. I like to inhale at center. Exhale, wring it out. How far can you twist? Inhale brings us back to center. Looking for our meal. Looking for what nourishes us. Coming back to center with the inhale. One last twist. Inhale, center. Let's dive down, gather our meal, our nourishment, bring it to your heart. And then you spread your wings. Inhale, exhale. Wingtips to the heart where they meet, blending yin and yang. Inhale, exhale. One more time each side. Stretch beyond your wingtips, bringing balance and harmony into the heart. And then one hand over the other. Push the beautiful gathering, bringing it in, opening your heart, releasing. Wingtips to the waist, and let's fold our wings. Little shake. Shake your tail feathers. We haven't done this one online for a very, very, very long time. I'm really happy to bring it back. I've brought it back to all my classes for summertime. And we're going to do it from the beginning. And then afterwards, we will have time for questions. So think about being a little duck-footed. Bring your awareness to your crane body, your crane heart, your crane mind. I think I'll go just a little angle. Here we go. And let's go. And relax. Where can you soften? We worked hard today, so good job. Breathing into the spaces between your joints. And let's honor our crane, bringing the hands to the heart. Do crane for the heart. We did a lot of crane today, so we transform sadness into happiness, lethargy into joy, impatience into patience, and we fire up our creative juices. When we create, it makes our hearts happy. Let's bring our hands to our lower dantian. Thank you, body. Thank you for working so hard today. Thank you, joints. A lot of good stretching and joint work. Back up to our heart mind center and allow joy to flow into you with every pore, the joy of being alive. Thank you, heart. Thank you, mind. And then let's bring our hands up to our upper dantian, the Ming Tai, the opening of our intuition, our third eye. And then let's surround ourselves with the light of our North Star. Feeling the warmth, feeling the softening, energetic flow. And then honor yourself. Let's close the form by dropping the hands, pulling the feet together, gathering from earth, life, and heaven, and palms down as you bathe the mind. Feel energy flowing down through your body. Dark energy is pushed out and leaves through the arch of your foot, bubbling well. Remind yourself you have great inner strength and power, but remind yourself you have wonderful compassion as well. And thank you. And I'm going to keep the recording going. And if you have questions on the crane, white crane spreads its wings, or any of the crane exercises we did, now's the time to talk about it. And if you don't, I will stop the recording and we can chat. There was a lot. There was that tricky one where we do the arms and we hop from one foot to the next. And I was thinking about it. And, sometimes the cranes are kind of not so graceful. They're forgetting their balance. And that's what that one reminds me of. So I like that one a lot.
It's a nice challenge. Definitely.
Yeah. Good for agility.
I love the kata. Yeah, very, very nice. I'm glad it's recorded.
And we'll be doing it again because I want to practice this. I'd love people to, because once you know it, it just becomes this beautiful flow and every movement goes into the next one.
Yes, lovely.
Jessica.
Hi, Melba.
Hi, I'm still doing Ed's class in the park, and he does the white crane every session at some point.
And he's, as teachers, we evolve and sometimes the form evolves. I was recently told when I learned it, he brought that mudra to the temples. I was told a couple of weeks ago that he brings now bird's beak to the shoulders.
No.
So, I wonder okay. Well, as one of our, we share students, and someone else told me that he's not doing that to the temporal lobes, which the temporal lobes, our temples, they are associated with our memory. So when we bring that mudra, that we're bringing intention to our memory, maybe stimulating our memory.
I remember doing this, but
yeah, that's okay. The teachers have license to change as they see fit. Any other questions on the white cranes? What do you think of that squat one where we, and then we go into the sideways? But I think that squat's really nice. I'm really excited to bring the legs into it.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. That's very empowering. Good.
Yes.
Yeah. Strengthening makes us good. Okay, well, I will stop this recording. I think all the questions are valid and have great merit. So thank you for asking your questions.